Hello everybody, welcome to another retro review at the Trimui Model S. This little bugger right here. This thing is a size, yeah, hell not much bigger than a credit card. It's tiny, but what I like about it, it's heavy duty, like super heavy duty. This is a polycarbonate. It's over the screen and over the whole front. You can see through it. You get its focus there. And on the back is aluminum. So this little beast, it's like $25. Um, the only problem I got with this little beast is it's got shoulder buttons, which clicky, very clicky, but they're very solid. The whole thing feels very solid. USB-C port for charging, memory card slot. What I like is it's got a solid on-off button. Real heavy click. You get to come up. Try to get the glare off the front screen on this thing is still on, so it's causing. There we go, get the glare off it. This little bugger right here really only does handhelds. They say it does other stuff, but not very well. The screen is so tiny. Going to the games. Oh, empty. Why is that empty? Oh, there we are. Neo Geo, Famicom, which is Super Famicom, which is Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Game Boy, Game Boy Advance. Not sure what MD and SMS. See what I'm doing? But they're all handhelds. Everything is handheld. It says PlayStation. Forget it. Some of these do play. The Final Fantasy VII will work on here. So will Breath of Fire. These are the only four that I found that work on this, and they work. 7 is a little sketchy, but it is playable. The only issue I have with this one, and it will play the classic arcades really well. Neo Geo. I said the Famicom, which is regular Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Game Boy, Game Boy Advance. This is where it excels. On the handheld ones, because the screen is so tiny. I think it's smaller than the originals. But we'll go ahead and show you. We'll fire up one of the games. Let's pick Pokemon, why not? But you can see how I can't read the screen without my glasses. That's pretty sad, but it does play them all. The volume is... Oh, that's brightness. I never remember which one's which. But you can see it plays it fine. It's just tiny. I really like this one. I won't be keeping this one just because I can't play it without my glasses. So this one's going to be making its way to a children's hospital soon, now that the review's done. Give to some kid who's in there having a really shit time of it. I'm going to brighten it a little bit and give it to a kid. I want to thank Colonel Andy and Long Nuts for that idea. So much appreciated. The kids will enjoy it. But let's get out of here. I'll show you that Final Fantasy VII works. I know I did it on my other one, but let me find it here. I was absolutely surprised that I could. It's stuttery. It stutters a little bit with the sound, but it actually plays. Try to get that glare off there. I like that the screen's protected with a polycarbonate screen over everything. And the aluminum and the shoulder belt. Everything on this thing's pretty freaking solid. Like real durable. Little tiny single speaker. Nothing protrudes much. The buttons are just barely out there. You see, it's a little slow loading. The graphics are a little choppy, but I can't continue. Oh, I might be able to continue. Did I save one? Nope. I didn't save one. But it's even got slot 1 and slot 2 memory cards. Well, you can see it plays. I'm not going to go ahead and jump through the whole thing, but it's really simple, handheld to use. It's great little pocket handheld. I'm surprised it's like a brushed aluminum back. The polycarbonate, tough as nails. Highly recommend it. It's usually, you can grab these things for like 25 bucks. So if you're looking for a kid that might like it, or you might have better vision than me, it's a great little thing. Throw in your pocket, throw in the dash of your car, whatever. Use a standard USB-C for charging, so you don't need any special cables for it. It just comes with a 64 gig memory card, and that's really everything it'll play will fit on 64 gigs. So it's not a long review for this one, but I just figured I'd show it to you. It's quite a little machine. It's a Trimui. Oops, I just knocked my camera. The Trimui Model S. Been also bought by Pal Kitty. I'm not sure what they market it as, but you can find it there as well. Like I say, under 25 bucks. Can't beat it. Fun little thing that plays quite a bit of old retro stuff. Like I say, it's not going to play any of the more modern PS2, PS3, PlayStation Plus. Very few PS1 games. There's a website that you can go to that shows you every game it can play well. That's been tested for PS1. But I've only found 4 that work myself, so there you go. I've carried this around for a couple of weeks now. It's pretty solid. And that's it. Not a lot to say about it. There's not a lot to it. It's really quite simple. And the best part is it's got a solid off switch. It just off. There. You're done. Throw it in your pocket. So, on that note, guys, I'm going to put that down. I'm going to have a great rest of my day, and I hope you do as well. We'll see you in the next one.